I was just in Ross looking for whatever dumb stuff catches my eye, and I found Ace the Bat Hound. He's Batman's dog. He talks, right? The little bigger, so I pressed the button and they fucking race swapped him. They race swapped Ace the Bat Hound. Like, why? He's a fucking dog. Can you leave something for the white man? Can you leave one of these guys for us? Jesus, we're losing everybody. I saw this earlier. This came out, obviously, as the meme or the image shows, it came out before the game. And they predicted it exactly. The response to it on Twitter is like the guy's some kind of psychic, or he has like the sports book from Back to the Future. It's like, no, you rubes. It's all scripted, of course. Everything is scripted. You think they're gonna let fucking football not be scripted? It's probably a good way for a lot of them to launder money too, because they know the results, they know exactly what's going to happen. I used to tell people all the time, these sports figures, these players on baseball teams, or sports teams, football, whatever, they get paid these millions and millions of dollars and these endorsement deals. And like, you know, he didn't even have a good season. It's like, well, they're not being paid for how they play, they're being paid for their silence. You know, getting into sports at that level is the same thing as getting into music at that level, or getting into, movies, or being an actor at that level. You get into a different system, a system that you have to live a certain way and abide by certain things, and you become a part of a thing, you know. So yeah, that's the whole thing is scripted, of course, you know. I wonder how that got out though. Like, I wonder who was being cheeky back there that just decided they would put that out. You know, I mean, it says Zadlaw, but it's a parody account, obviously. But they banned the account like immediately afterward. So one way to always know if what you're talking about is true. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? One way to know if what you're talking about is true is if they immediately shut down the account, or on YouTube, if you're talking about something and they put one of those little disclaimers, like about reptilians or something. It's like, well, I wouldn't have thought reptilians are real until you put that thing at the bottom of the video, and now you got me wondering, you know. They always do it. Anytime I see something like that, it's like, oh, well, then that must be true. Or you get banned a lot, like me. I have never even had 200 subs. I keep getting close and I lose a few. I'm almost there, then I lose it. I don't even care about that shit, but my reach is so small, right? My reach is so small. Yet I've been banned 3 times. Why? What am I saying? Am I telling lies then? Am I, you know what I mean? It's like, well, what am I saying? I wonder what it is that exactly, out of all the subjects I talk about, because they don't tell you why you were banned, they just give you some bullshit excuse. I think I had like glorifying violence one time. Another time I had what was the other one? Oh, inciting violence against myself, basically. It's weird. They just pick something, and it's usually an old video, one from like years ago, and then they'll say, oh, you did this. But I wonder what it is exactly what I talk about that they don't like, out of the myriad of subjects. It could be any of them, but it's just kind of weird, because I see other guys that talk about the same type of stuff, and they actually have a much bigger reach, and I try to determine what it is that I'm doing that has me, that has them on my ass. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep rolling along, singing a song. What's up, buddy? It's funny, I used to walk through my neighborhood before the lockdowns, and I was like Mr. Rogers. I knew everybody, you know. Hey, how you doing? Hey, well, every 2 minutes. I don't know anybody now. They really did a whole switch out. They pulled a dark city on me. Even in my immediate neighborhood, it's weird. It's like they're just all gone. Like, if I had to guess, I would say at least 80% of the people that used to be here that I knew anyway. And that's the scientific number. I'm going with that, 80%. They're just gone. And new people have come in, but you know, those spaces have been filled. It's kind of weird. That's happened to a lot of places though. You know, people couldn't afford to, especially here, everything's so expensive. But they, what they did, and I you know, talked about this so many times, is they changed the rules about what the housing could be. So when they got rid of the people who couldn't afford that tier of housing, they changed the tier of housing to make it affordable for people to live there. But not the people that lived there before, but all new people that they brought here. It's pretty depressing. Whatever, hey, that happens everywhere. You know, you just gotta keep your head on a swivel a lot more. That's what we're gonna do. Last night I did a couple videos, but I feel like lately it's like I'm not, I don't know, I bring them back, I look at them, I'm like, oh, this sucks. There's not a lot there. I think I'm in one of those kind of, not a, what do you call those? Writer's block type of things, like a creative kind of block. You know, I feel like I'm not doing anything that's worthwhile of looking at or talking about. There's plenty going on now. It's just like, I don't fucking know what to look at. That whole alien shit is stupid. There are no aliens, they don't exist, there's no such thing, there's no space. The thing is, like, I'm anticipating this whole thing, and a lot of people are talking about, oh, all these people are gonna believe it. It's like, yeah, let them believe it. You can't talk them out of it. Just don't try to engage, just don't engage. People will believe it, and there's nothing you can do about that. To go around and try to explain to them that it's not real is only going to get you in trouble. You know what I mean? You have to just keep the conversation among, you know, our own people, and we can make fun of them and stuff, but you can't try to explain to them, you know, because it just flags you, you know. They'll, hey, my neighbor said that blah blah blah, and then next thing you know, because it's getting to those times, like I feel like there's something, I feel like something's changed a little bit the past couple weeks. It seems to be getting more serious. Not more serious, but, well, yeah, we're moving into like another part of the timeline, or moving up the road a little bit. You know, you look at how things were even 5 years ago. If you were able to see how things are now, how terrified would you be? Well, not us, we don't give a shit, but I mean, how terrified would the average person be to see how things are now? Looking at it back from, I don't know, 2019 or 2018. And that's a good way to gauge how far along you are. I don't mind though. For me, it's like, it's good. I want to finish this whole thing out, you know. It's time. We'll be back later to do some demon patrol. Be nice to run into something, hopefully. Crossing my toes. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.